So let us see on how we can be able to solve for actually linear equations. So what are the linear equations? These are the equations with the highest power given as 1. And for instance, let's say you have 2x minus, let's say 2 is equal to, let's say 0. This is actually equation, and it is said to be the linear equation. And why is it that it is linear equation? Because the highest degree power of x is given as 1, and I also have the equals. Actually, we also have actually equal sign there. And had it been that we have 2x minus 2, this is linear expression, and it is no longer actually equation. So in this case, we have a variable. We have a variable x with actually a highest power given as 1. So how should we be able to solve for x in this case? So we are going to transfer a negative 2 to the other side, and as it will be actually passing across the equal sign, the negative symbol will change, will be given as the positive. So in this case, we have as 2x is equal to 0 plus 2. Now we have it as 2x is equal to 0 plus 2 is given as 2. Now we are going to divide both sides by 2, because this 2 is multiplying with x. So we are looking for the value of x, so which means we'll have to divide both sides by 2. So in that case, we'll have it as x is equal to, now we'll have it as 1. There's nothing to actually, then there's nothing to be transferred, rather than we'll just have to divide both sides by 2, because you may end up thinking that we'll also have to transfer 2 to the other side. No, because 2 is multiplying x, so we'll not have to transfer that. We just have to divide both sides by actually that in both sides. Let's say we have this case. We have 5x and plus, let's say 7 is equal to, let's say 6x and plus 4. Now this is also a part of linear actually equation. So now how should we be able to solve for x? Now we have about 4 actually terms. This is a first term, a second term, a third term, and it's actually a fourth terms. And we should have to bring together those actually like terms. Do we have the like terms? Yes, we have 5x and also 6x, and those terms must be actually brought together. So what happens is that we'll transfer 6x to the other side, and since it is positive, we'll have it as a negative. We'll have 5x and the minus 6x, that will be equal to 4. Now also have to transfer positive 5 to the other side. Now it will be negative. We'll have it as minus 7. So now we'll have 5x minus 6x, that will be given as negative x. That is equal to, and 4 minus 7 is given as 3. Should be negative 3. We'll have negative 3. And we're going to divide both sides by negative 1. So that will be given as that. Then x will be given as, should be 3. Because this negative, and the 3 over 1, that is the same as 3 there. So that's how we solve actually linear equations in that case. And we have, let's say we have 5x divided by 2 minus, let's say x is equal to 7x and plus 4. So this is also part of the linear equation. Now, how should we be able to solve for x? So now, first thing, since we have a denominator as actually as 2, then we are going to multiply everything by 2 in order to eliminate the denominator. So we're going to multiply here by 2, and also here by 2 as well, and also here by 2, and also here by 2 as well. And of course, in a light way, we'll have to bring that on as another step. We don't need to lash at all. So we'll have, so now in this case, I'll have it in this way. So which means I'll have 2 and that times 5x, and that is over 2, the minus 2 times x, and is equal, let's say 7x times 2, and plus 4 times 2. That will be that. So which means this 2 and this 2 cancel. That will be giving us 5x and then minus 2x, which is equal to 14x and plus, and that should be 8. Now we'll have the like terms together and solve for x. So how should we have that? So in this case we'll have it as, now these are the like terms already. We have 5x minus 2x. That will be giving us 3x, and is equal to 14x plus 8. Then Struma will have to bring 14x to the other side. That will be giving us 3x minus 14x, which is equal to 8. And these are like terms as well. Then we'll have it as 3x minus 14x. That will be giving us 11x, which is equal to 8. Then we'll have to divide both sides by 11. So which means we'll have x being given as 8 divided by 11. So x is given as 8 divided by 11. And of course we can also have it as a decimal number. So with the calculator I have that or not, or else, but that is. And had it been, we had it as 11 divided by, let's say, divided by 8, that means we could be able to have this as the mixed fraction. That could also be another alternative as well on how you can be able to have that. And let's say we have, now I should have it as, let's say 3m and the minus m over 5, let's say is equal to 6m and the plus, let's say 2. So now how should you be able to solve for x in this case? So principle should be, how should you be able to solve for m in this case? So there is actually a decimal number. Actually we have a denominator here. So we are going to multiply everything by the denominator to eliminate it. So which means we'll have a 5 times m, 3m, that will be given us 15m. So have 15m minus m, and which is equal to 30m and plus 10. We'll multiply 5 by 3m, and by this we'll also have it the same m, and also by this we'll have it as 30, and that one have it as 10. Then these are the like terms. We'll have it as, should be 14m, and which is equal to 30m and plus 10. Then the 30 will be to the other side, so which means we'll have it as 14m minus 30m, that which is equal to 10. Then I'll have negative 16m, which is equal to 10. Then what will go up next? Then what will happen is that we'll divide both sides by, should be negative 16. So have m is equal to 10 divided by negative 16. So we can be able to simplify further by looking at a value that can enter into 10 as well as the 16 without leaving an element. That is given as 2. Hence we'll have 5 of negative 8. So this is the solution in that way. So how about if we have, let's say, this case? Let's say we have 10k minus 12 over, let's say, should be 7 is equal to, let's say, 3k minus 1 divided by 5. So now how should you have the solution for this case? In our principle remains the same. We'll start removing denominator one by one, in the sense that let's start with removing 7. So which means we'll multiply 7 times this. So which means we'll have 7 times 10k and minus, we'll have 12 over 7 times 7, which is equal to, now we'll have 7 times 3k minus 1 divided by 5. So this one will cancel, we'll have it as 70k and the minus 12, and which is equal to, now we'll have to multiply 7 throughout inside. In that case, we'll have it as 21k and minus 7 divided by 5. Then you also have it the same way with 5. And try to have the solution for k at your own time. And also try the following. Let's say we have 16q up to 6q minus, let's say, 11 is equal to negative q plus 1. Let's say we have 17m minus, let's say, 4 should be equal to negative, let's say, 5m plus 1. How should you solve for x? Actually, how should you solve for m there? Let's say you have 71 w is equal to, let's say, 4 over 5 minus 6w, let's say, over 7. Now we should have that. So try to solve for w in that way. So that's how we solve the actually linear equations in that order. Thank you.